G'day, welcome back to Cars and Guitars. Mix the name. This is my F100 and we're welding. Well, I'm welding, learning to weld. I don't really know how to weld. Let's get into it. Rust repairs. Finally got the truck back. My place, we can work on it properly. Where do I start? This is where I'm going to start. The bottom of the A-pillars need replacing. Got them. We're going to start with these because it doesn't matter if they look ugly. You're going to see them. So, yeah, I guess snip the door off. Probably take the carpet out. I'm going to take the seat out. Sure. All right. Let's start tearing this thing apart. Sockets. I wonder if you're a freedom fraction or an M&M. Let's start with half. Good place to start. Great tip. Don't do what I was about to and take the hinges off. Take the door off the hinges. Because 6 bolts and I've got 2. Great. Let's take off. Oh no! Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Okay. Oh wow. Oh. That's heavier than it looked. So, I'm going to have to take that fender off as well. That's fine. Somebody started, and I'm no expert, but I don't think they knew what they were doing. Holy moly. That's a big, it's like 3 mil steel that someone's tried to make a pillar. You know, when you can buy these. These are, how much was this one? This is so $60. It's pretty good. Golly. Look at that. I'm going to get this fender off and then I'm going to try and figure out how to get that out. Clean this up. Oh, I should probably keep pulling it apart. Seatbelt wasn't bolted in. I love the brown interior, or the brown door cards at least. Oh, I've got it. All right. Whoa, long way down. Seat out. Out. Seat coming out. It's a really nice seat. Seat out. Oops. Okay. Let's see what surprises lie under here. Oops. Gotta get me petrol in a diesel canister out. Does it have a floor? I've seen worse. Oh, a couple holes. We can fix that. What in the devil? That is the transmission. There's a hole. Now, decoded on this, it was originally a 6-cylinder with a 4-speed floor shift. I think that's where the shifter was, because that is a transmission. Sure. Floor's pretty good. A couple little ankle vents there. I'm not particularly worried about that. That, on the other hand, is a slight issue. Looks like I should just be able to unbolt this whole thing. Oh, actually, that's probably where the manual shifter was. That I've got no freaking idea. Yep. So this isn't actually welded in. What in the devil? Someone's made this from scratch, but my goodness, is it over-engineered. Sure, that's a little crunchy. Well, don't tell me. Someone's put 3 bolts in it. Have they? Nope. Perfect. Funny, 5 years ago this would have terrified me. But yeah, it's not too bad. Now this looks like might just tech screw that on. No. This here looks like this has to go, which leaves this sill deal. And how far up am I going to go? Oh, that goes to there. If we're good, I might snip it off below this. And then we can just boop that straight in. What's that? That's fine. Is it another? I don't know if that's factory or... Whoops. Alright. Definitely gonna... Oh, it's in my eyes. Whoa. I wonder if I should have safety goggles on. Oh, I think it's power tool time. Getting a bunch of rust converter in here just to woe all this up. Yeah, pretty happy with how that came out. Gonna plate this off, probably plate this off, and then you can bung the new A-pillar in. Start buzzing. Updates. This is all cut out, flapped back, found some good metal, I rust treated it. I'm gonna hit it with a weld through primer. This is all rusted out and it's sort of, you know, stuff from the road. Can get up in there, rust out again. So I've got a little plate here. I'm gonna weld that in. That's gonna seal that off. I'm gonna plate off that so that, you know, we're deleting the ankle vents. All right, let's start welding. I think so. Tackleize this on. Heck yeah. Alright, that's a bit like me. It's not pretty, but it works. I'm going to clean this up, prime it, and probably seam seal. But that's going to stop dirt, you know, getting in. Around my feet, don't want that. It's my bottom A-pillar. I got these from a place called West Coast F100 Salvage. West Coast F100. So yeah, if you're Aussie fixing your F-truck, look them up because this thing's pretty sweet. I'm not going to have to modify this at all. Hot tip, I learned this from, don't know where I learned this. I'm not just going to butt weld it. Put this in. I'm going to get my death wheel. Cut through both pieces, and that'll give me the perfect, you know, spot. That's hucking and hoping. I'm going to go slightly above that, and that should give me the perfect cut. Oh, I know what it should do. I'm an idiot. Haha, brilliant. That should have scratched underneath enough. Brilliant. Look at that. Finish cutting this. Finish clearing this up. Snip that off. I think I've only got one more spot weld. Then we'll start prepping this. This should sit in there pretty dang nice. Stop it. Couple tacks, fabricate that in with my hammer. We on. I'm going to do the old spot weld, tack weld. I'm going to drill holes and weld instead of doing the on the outside. Yeah. Got my bit all tidied up. Seam sealed this, cover, weld through primer. Drilled out where I'm doing my spot welds. And I think I'm going to tack these in first, this whole bit here, and then I can, you know, flog and bend and fabricate the rest. Okay. Needs a grind here and there, but no, good enough for who it's for. And you're not really going to see it, so it's more just that it's not rusty anymore. Guess I'll get cracking on the other side. Day 2, rust repairs. I'm keen, I'm excited. I did learn some things yesterday. I wrote them down. Memory like a sieve. Number 1, drill my spot weld holes smaller. I think smaller spot weld holes, less boogering, and maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should have Googled that. Maybe bigger is better. Wear a long sleeve shirt. I forgot about welding burn. Not only the splatters and stuff, but just the bright light, you know. I'm starting to get a bit of a tan. I should probably put the safety guard back on my angle grinder. Yep. Probably the most important thing I learned. I'm right. Hooking in and having a go, making mistakes is the best way to learn. I blew some holes. I had a 3D print, but yeah, I overcame, figured things out. Now I'm brimming with confidence, like brimming with confidence. This one's going to be pretty much the same, but slightly different because this one hasn't been touched at all. You know, fresh, rusty metal. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to cut out. And yeah, it's just, let's hook in. Yep. How many bolts? 2 again. I can't remember what size these were. That's terrifying. That's rusty. That's okay. Come have a look. I imagine this is probably what the other side looked like before it was cut out. Crunchy. Disintegrating. We know how to fix it, I'm guessing. The inside, yeah. I'm going to be doing basically a Control C, Control V of yesterday. Ooh, oh wow, that's a lot of dirt. That's a lot of sand. Ah! Oh, that entered my body. I wonder if my tetanus shot's up to date. I'm gonna get some gloves and yeah, tear in here. Updates, cut out the real rusty bits, rust treated, it's doing science. I was cleaning this up, ready to start welding, and she's Swiss cheese. So I'm gonna have to cut this up a bit further, which means probably mucking around and trying to get spot welds back out. But yeah, if I try and weld into this, it's just gonna... Not bad, good, not great. This, either this patch piece or this is just, it's a bit off. So what I'm going to do is tack probably this corner, maybe a bit down here, and then I'm going to put a big old V through here, and then just bend that in so that it sits like that. Relief cut, I think it's called. I don't know, but yeah, let's get buzzing. Ow, my knee. Brilliant. Here's that relief cut. It was obviously a bit bigger, but if we push that in, that's going to make that look real nice. I can just up there, finish welding across there. Happy days. Flog that in a little bit more. Flog that in and back. It's all coming together. That little fella. You're doing a good job. Do your best and grind the rest. Weekend wrap. It's end of day 2 and both the A-pillars are in. I honestly didn't expect to get both of them in this weekend, having not really welded before. I'm stoked, what can I say? I started with these because you're not really going to see them, and you know, not that I did a shitty job, but I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. What's next? Doors. We've got the cab corner. And actually I might even weld up that big old hole in the transmission tunnel there, but yeah, I've learned heaps. Obviously still a lot to learn, but you know, making mistakes is the best way to learn, and there was a few. I'm better at 3D printing than I was 2 days ago, you know, with metal, not plastic crap, but yeah, I think that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm going to be doing more welding soon.